We want to, we're then at the state, at the National Arena, at this Expo, big Expo, may I tell you, they make the sports center and the arena become one, with a tunnel leading from one to the next. Massive crowd outside, exposition taking place from everything Jamaican. Really look authentic and good, I must say. It's wonderfully layout, set out. If you have time, you must come up here. You say 3 days to go on for. IRFM 4 days. 4 days. I was informed that all of the things that is exposed in this exposition is Jamaican goods. That sounds very good. Because sometimes you have these things and a whole heap of the things them come from China. We'll give them the tariff thing as so now. We have to go back off a certain thing that come from America because the things that we get from China go to America. And if you go to America, you know, say Trump will put on film how much percentage on it. So buy Jamaican and build up the Jamaican craft, farming, and all other aspects, technology, and all other aspects of Jamaica. As we can know so well, Jamaica move forward. And when Trump doing local works, if we do this and do that, we will hardly be affected. Hardly be affected. So we'll be here until 6 o'clock with the Steppin Razor. We have a big team inside us all. I never know say, Steppin Razor, have so much people that work with Steppin Razor. I tell you, see, when I work at them, I hug up over there, so, oi, you mean if I come and hug up my worker? And him look like Christian too, you know, yeah, hug up my worker, Bridget. Anyway, we hope to have a wonderful time, and we want to talk to some of the people who was responsible for this grand occasion. Administration Jamaica, skip the line and save time using TAJ online services, fast, easy and secure. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better. Carimed, Kirk Distributors, DPH, minimize the symptoms, maximize the relief, available in adult and children formulation. Island products, soiled, stained, or greasy. Island products makes cleaning easy. Free from factory. The uniquely suitable choice for your building, insulating and decorating needs. Access Financial Services. Grow your business with a CMD loan up to 20 million from Access Financial Service. You know, Chamara can go own a bed now. It's $20 million. I don't think it better cost 20 million still. Thermovic Vice manufacturer, distributors of Trangback Tonic, our wine, crafted with care and sip of wellness beyond compare. So these are the sponsors that we get here. As we say, we'll be here until 6 o'clock. Shane Clark up on the next side. And we love how Shane Clark up on the next side. We love that Shane Clark up on the next side, you know. If you be, because may I tell you. Okay. So, who have to talk to, yes or no? This lady, get the microphone. All right. But you're full of glow. Eh? Ivory what? Ivory rock glow. Ivory what glow? Ivory rock glow. Ivory, okay. Okay. All right, you turn on the microphone. All right. So, Raquel Brown. Eh? Ivory Rock. What is Ivory Rock?
So Ivory Rock is a natural skincare line of products that is manufactured here in Jamaica.
Oh, that's why you have glow, so.
Thank you. Yes, it's an Iron Rock glow.
I the first thing I tell you,
Yes,
you have glow.
yes.
At the Iron Rock.
Yes, it's the Iron Rock.
So, all right, explain to me what is it.
So we have a full range of products, skincare products. So we have your skincare such as cleansers, toners, moisturizers, catering to different skin type or skin issues. So we are known for tea tree, which is a line of products which it treats acne-prone skin. We have our Glycolic Plus line of product, which is for aging skin.
Like mine.
Yes, because there's a product for everyone, And we are currently launching at Expo Jamaica our new line, which is our fresh facial cleansers that treats hyperpigmentation, persons who have sensitive skin, and some persons who just want a nice glow.
All right, so let me ask you a question. When you make these things, you say,
yes,
what is it that, for instance, now, if somebody have, as you say, aging skin,
yes,
and somebody have skin like yours now,
yes,
what you put in the thing to make it good for the one with the aging skin?
All right, so we use a variety of different ingredients. So we source our ingredients all over the world, and we try to get the best of vendors. So a product that would be treating, let's say, hyperpigmentation, don't necessarily would be treating acne. It's to find the right ingredient combination. And sometimes you can even use similar ingredients, but at different percentage. So it all comes down to the formulation and knowing ingredients and know how to put them together to get the desired effect.
All right. You say you source them all over the world.
Yes.
You source any from Jamaica?
We source the ingredients all over. Yeah. We source, but we manufacture here in Jamaica.
Oh.
And whatever ingredients that we can source here locally, we try to, but that's not always as consistent as we would want it to be.
Tell me some of the product them that you source the ingredients from Jamaica.
Well, we have our tea tree, which is a line of products. So we source our, which is some of our which is here. We have our aloe line of products. So we source our aloe gel here. The natural raw aloe. Single Bible. Yeah. Yes. And all of our, majority, not all, majority of our packaging we also source here locally as well. Okay. Our labels are manufactured locally. We are a homegrown brand. We are 15 years. This is our sixth stage.
15 years?
We are 15 years.
Come on, we'll get some glow from you.
Come down to the Iron Rock booth.
So so where she is when you're not Iron Rock?
We're in approximately 350 retail stores island-wide.
No,
so,
where you is when you're not here. I'm not talking about the stores. Where your company is.
We're in Portmore. We're located in Portmore.
Yeah.
So what we do is that we sell to retailers. So the Fantanas, Discount Beauty Supplies. We also supply a host of different retailers island-wide, which you can actually get the Iron Rock products. Go to our website, go to our Instagram page, and just click on the store locator. You'll see a list of retailers that you can actually purchase from.
All right, so let me ask you, when you do a thing like Expo like this, is it first you do this?
No, this is our sixth staging.
And you see benefits?
Yes.
Doing it is a benefit?
Yes.
You get only for orders after and all that.
Well, everybody's goal coming to Expo made before. And our goal is to get the additional exposure, get person touching the product, interacting with the brand, purchasing here at the event, and with the intention and the hope that we will also follow through with them to lead that into and make them into a consistent customer. So over the past years, Expo Jamaica have helped in building the Iron brand and giving it, introducing new persons to the brand. I always say, and I was saying it to one of my colleagues today, there's literally no bad booth at Expo Jamaica.
So let me ask you, how many of us see advertised by rate? How many of you advertise
in the earlier part of the business, we usually advertise quite a bit on radio and television.
So when you get big now, you stop?
No. You see, as society and how society advertise to a certain extent, and our target audience tend to want to listen to more, mainly. We focus a little bit more on the social aspect. I think social media.
You know, mostly at girl live for Irie, you know, so the more why your products.
You know, so but we have advertised on Irie as well.
I never heard it yet on my
It's a
program.
little while. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little while we haven't advertised on Irie, but.
No, you need to advertise.
Not stress me.
No, me not stress you. Me not stress you, no. Me not say.
But you sure?
IRFM are the most popular radio station.
Yes.
In Jamaica.
I agree.
So you have missed out on an audience.
IRFM, Irish Rock.
Yeah, I see that you keep all the name. You know, so it's like, it don't make sense. Irish Rock, IRFM.
Yes, it makes sense.
The most popular radio station.
Yes.
The most hot girl them. And all them something that they panic. Like all the sisters, you know.
I see.
She are the artists of girl them.
Yes.
And so, because I do some hard panic. All right?
Yes.
All right, give thanks. Yeah?
Give thanks.
What's your name again?
Raquel Brown, Irish Rock.
Oh, yeah, Raquel Brown, Irish Rock. Irish Rock is your last name?
Look here, it has become my last name for the last 16 years.
So if I ball out Rock, you will look around.
No, if you ball out Irish Rock, I will definitely turn
all right,
around.
give thanks. Give thanks.
Have a good one.
Yes. One of the participating companies here. She really look glowful. She look like she a glow for you, you know. She look like she a glow for you. Eh? Okay, so at time taking the ad, she go for the ad them.
Never before.
Very big Expo, I must say. Look like a one of the kind. I hear that them have been doing this for years. This is the first. We're going to come here and it really look good, I must say. It look good. The layout. As a matter of fact, it's so big that it take up the two places. The sports center and the arena. And the arena looks smaller. It looks very small because of so much things being exposed to the public here. It's a wonderful exhibition, I must say. Okay, so we will be here until 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, yes. And we'll be talking to other people about this and about that. We want to, this sister yesterday on my side, I said she want to interview, you know. But I'm not going to interview her. Not interview her at all. She two-faced. As you make Jamaica flop. Yes. Okay. So go back to some music. We can take some phone call by yourself. Oh, take phone call. All right, cheers. The boss yes. All right, we can take our argument that I did that we have to put it on the radio. A football too. I'm not a football man. Me not a football man, you know, but something was revealed to me that maybe it's only me in Jamaica don't know about it. And I go home and it bother me the whole time. It bother me. Because you all take up feet to me and say, but I don't care. It's not such thing supposed to work. It could have legal a little more than that work. It's not supposed to work that way there. Yes, the importation of runners for run for special teams. It's not supposed to go so. I don't care if them is African or European or Chinese. It's not supposed to go so. I don't care who make it legal. It's not supposed to go so. And I am totally in agreement with this brethren. Well, I don't care if the team are lose. It's not supposed to go so. It's not supposed to go so. Me I cry too, because I never know that's how Jamaica set up. How the hell you can have a sports that is relating to young people who is trying to look away into the athletics and sport field. And you have to bring people from foreign to come run for the school them. They want to the youth them where we run up and down barefoot on the road. We are look a little headway in and all them somewhere. I don't care who make it legal, I don't care. I am not a sportsman, but it don't taste good in my mouth. And I am totally in agreement with the brethren, Nick. I don't care if you want to say them are African. I don't care. I don't care if them are African. I don't, no, it's not so it's supposed to work. You could have put, watch out. You sound like Trump. You make things become true where it's lie. That's all I do. I don't see how that's possible. That you have an internal Jamaican sports. And I know I will not be appreciated. Come and I say, well, yeah, Muta, stay over your side. This don't belong to you. But may have common sense and may have logic in my head. If this is, what them call it? It's as boys and girls champs. This is not the pen relay. This is a Jamaican thing. Where the youth them must get a chance to show them things, show them where. You know, see, not care where them come from. Both come from Jamaica. Elaine come from Jamaica. All of them come from Jamaica. And one of those youth who could have make it, don't make it because they might import like every other thing. And one thing I agree with you about, too much importation in our country. You know, say you want to nationalize the thing. I don't care what you want to say. I say Muta and a sportsman and this and that. It's not supposed to work that way there. And I'm glad to see the youth ball up. And Nick start coming into politics, but them are African just like we. I don't care. But them are African like we. I don't care. This is a Jamaican thing. I thought it was a Jamaican thing. So I'm stand to be corrected. I thought it was a Jamaican thing, but obviously it is not a Jamaican thing. So we're going to bring some people from Finland for run for Kingston Technical when we used to go. Get some people, some runners, some high jump people from Finland. It don't matter. We'll bring them in one by one. Because if one school can do it, so the other school, just maybe the other school, the old boys, them have more money than the other boys, them from other schools. Like Kingston Technical, they wouldn't have a chance. They would have a chance for bringing it up on the other, so they would have forgot. It is somewhere unknown. One of the island, we're going to have 500 people on it. Anyway, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Eh? A news time? You mean somebody forgot to sit down in front of Shamara the whole 6 o'clock? I stress this, you know. I stress this. Well, I tell you. Hey, she should have sit over this so she should have said, all right, Shamara says news time. She in a news time, or I text you want to take me off of the radio. All right, it's news time.
I listen to everything on IRFM.
Bodies provided with detailed particulars concerning all land, asset divestment, public-private partnership and acquisition transactions executed by them between July 1 and December 31, 2024. This includes warrants and exemptions. In a statement today, the IC said the 12 public bodies include the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, the National Land Agency, the Urban Development Corporation, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and SCJ Holdings Jamaica Limited. The IC's initiative, which will be supported by a new web-based system, is geared towards ensuring enhanced compliance, accountability, and transparency in respect of land, asset divestment, public-private partnership, and acquisition transactions executed. The information is to be provided to the IC by May 30, 2025. A post-mortem examination is scheduled for today on 1-year-old Aaliyah Michael, who died at her home in Golden Grove, St. Anne on Tuesday. Aaliyah was found unresponsive in a container of water. It's alleged that her stepfather was giving her a bath when he briefly left the child to attend to something in the kitchen. Upon returning to the bathroom after hearing a noise, he found Aaliyah lying face down in the water. She was rushed to a nearby health center and later transferred to hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. The stepfather was taken into custody in relation to the incident. Head of the St. Anne Police Superintendent Ruhan Elliott told IRFM News that lawmen will determine the next steps based on the post-mortem results. In news overseas, Lesotho was slapped with the United States' highest tariff rates in the list released by U.S. President Donald Trump yesterday. Americans bringing in goods from the small Southern African country will have to pay an additional 50% import tax. The U.S. has a big trade deficit with Lesotho, which sells textiles, including jeans and diamonds, to America. The 50% rate for Lesotho was part of what Trump described as reciprocal tariffs imposed on imports from dozens of countries, including 20 in Africa. All nations face a minimum rate of 10%. Responding to the news, Lesotho's Trade Minister Mokhehle Shahile said his government would send a delegation to Washington to argue against the new trade measure. One of Trump's aims with his tariff announcement is to reduce the country's trade deficit with the rest of the world. Finally, several Zambians marched in protest in the capital, Lusaka, today against a recent spate of reports of men raping children. Over the last 2 months, Zambians have reportedly been shocked by several cases of child rape, some of which resulted in death. Among the most horrific reports was that of a father who allegedly raped his 7-year-old daughter while she was admitted to hospital for cancer treatment. There have also been reports of a 5-year-old girl allegedly being raped by a gang of 4 men, while another father was jailed for raping and infecting his 6-year-old with genital warts, a sexually transmitted infection. Zambia's Justice Minister, Princess Kasuna Zulu, has called for the castration of child rapists as an extreme measure to deter perpetrators and protect children from abuse. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the IRFM newsroom, I'm Shanice Gibbs.
Unfolding right now. So we still don't know all the facts and can't understand how it will affect us. But 10% is not a joke.
No,
so it
definitely.
most definitely will have an effect.
It's definitely not a joke.
In both directions.
And I'm assuming that a whole heap of these people is exposing them things. They buy the raw material from America or China, don't they? They buy from America.
No, we don't know that. So this being Expo Jamaica, many things, many goods and products are made here.
The raw material I'm talking about. Not
yeah,
the
man, but there's raw material that is here as well, you know. So some products are definitely going to be using raw material from America, but there's some products that are using raw material that is right here in Jamaica.
Okay. I was just reading with a sister a while ago, and the glue in the shop on her face, it never come from Jamaica. it was made here, but the things them in the glue wasn't from Jamaica at all.
Right.
That is allowed?
At Expo Jamaica?
Welcome to the Supreme Ventures Live Cash Box.
Percy, and the man just revealed something to me. The man just revealed something to me, seriously. Him say that a mother was a lady in the fashion world, and she get big in the fashion world, and she used to sell insurance. Me never know that she has such a big son.
She have two?
She have two big sons like you?
Yes.
You're the youngest one?
Oldest.
You're the oldest one? Yeah, anyway, we're not talking about this. All right, we're talking about the effect of what going on in America now.
Yes.
But we're going happening in Jamaica. What I'm asking you now, if you feel say it's going to have any, if it going to stunt the products that is leaving Jamaica now, the production.
I think you may have two things happening. Undoubtedly, because a lot of us import raw materials from the US, we're going to see that increase, especially if those raw materials first come from China.
That is happening. Most of the raw material come from China and go into the US.
And then that is going to have an effect on us because China is being tariffed at 25%.
Yes.
When we are sending our products there, 10%. We are being taxed at 10%. Yes. However,
no, 10% no. Yeah.
There also may be opportunities for Jamaicans because anybody in the US who is buying from elsewhere that's being taxed at 25% may now be willing to consider buying from somewhere that's only taxed at 10%, who is closer, who can get the things there faster. So coming out of this, there may be opportunities for Jamaican to do more business with the US.
So you have symposiums that, like how you have this now. Mm-hmm. You have symposiums that you bring all of these manufacturers together and explain to them what is it that you're facing now as the new world order.
It will happen. As I said, a lot of this is happening so soon. This is unfolding in the past few days that many of us are still trying to understand and contextualize what you're asking is what is the effect? And we have to do that first to be able to explain it to our members for them to understand in a meaningful way, not just to tell them something, but for them to understand and be able to do something about it, whether it's protecting their business or shifting their business so that it is more beneficial than detrimental.
This company is a government agency?
No, it's not. It's a non-profit association.
Okay.
We're a member service organization. So
you get funded? How you get funded?
Through our members. Our members pay their dues, and we use those fees. That's what funds us.
That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So you cannot buy bought or sold.
Say that again?
You cannot be bought or sold.
That is the idea. Yeah. We hold the government accountable, and we hold both the public and private sector accountable for things that's happening.
All right, what is the main things that coming out of your organization? What is the things that you feel is more gullible to the American? Well, because America is our biggest market for anything. Mm-hmm. What do you think people want more from America that we make here? Not putting out food now, because we know about the food part, but what is it that Jamaicans have or is making now that can be easily exported to America? No.
Yeah.
Because we don't have no Tesla and them things at all, so we have to work at a different level now. Yeah.
I don't have any specifics on that. But what I will say is brand Jamaica is strong. It has always been strong. I'm sure that is not news to you. The Jamaica alone, slap it on something. And we see other people using our brands without being originally and organically Jamaican.
China, Singapore, Japan. I see some sarangs. You know sarangs,
yes.
Right? When the woman them put on the sarang, them can't have a Bob Marley picture on it. Mm-hmm. They must sit down on Bob Marley face. When them abandon them bikini on the North Coast and put on the sarang them. Let me say, but look this now. Mm-hmm. Sarang in a red, gold and green, in a black, gold and green. Is there any way
and it's not coming from here. We are not benefiting.
It come from China.
Yeah.
It come from Singapore. It come from Japan.
So for me, therein lies the opportunity. But I can't name a product. It is for Jamaicans now to look and see what are the products that are usually being imported into the US that now somebody might think twice about because there's a 25% tariff on it.
Why I mentioned that, is that apparently when the Japanese them make it, they are able to manufactured or marketed for a much cheaper price than what it make you saw.
Yeah.
Because when you make something you saw, the price it sell for is unbelievable. Even the wholesale price is more expensive than what them sell the retail price for in a foreign. Because even the little flat them and the little button them and them thing there.
Yes.
It's much cheaper to buy 1,000 of them from the Chinese them or the Japanese than to buy 500 or so. Yeah, we can really curtail that and make that thing of the past.
I don't think we'll ever be able to compete with China in that way. What I think we can do is carve out a little area and say, all right, I'm selling a premium product, or I'm selling a different product, or I'm selling an authentic product that is, you know, so there's always going to be a set of people who want the cheapest thing.
If you go, watch out, if you go into the Indian store, them down on North Coast, you know, a whole heap of the things them have in them store made in Jamaica. The sarang them, look at this button them and them from there. Made in Jamaica, and you know, said not Jamaica I come from. That is plagiarism, don't it?
Yes.
So the organization target these things as you just allow it.
Well, we don't regulate. We don't regulate. We promote. We assist our members who are now. If there's an issue there, then certainly on behalf of our members, we're happy to bring it to the relevant authority and say, look, our members are manufacturing these things and there are these counterfeit things that are happening in this area, but we are not regulators
ourselves. So we never reached the point there yet? Won't have to do that?
I'm sure we have in various things, not with these products that you're
saying. Yeah, but like which product? Like which product? You don't know.
Yeah, I can't say off the top of my head, but I know there are instances where we're constantly working on behalf of our members.
No, but when I say, then you don't know, like one thing where the regulations of that leak.
No. I don't. I'm not in a position to call out a specific thing. I don't know a specific thing, and I don't want to misspeak on air. You can.
Yeah, then why you can't do it?
Because I'm representing the organization, and I don't want to misspeak. I don't want to say what I'm not sure of.
No, but if I tell you, you must be sure of it because not lie I tell. And if I look trouble, me not look no trouble.
No, I wouldn't say.
Me I tell you, say, if you go down a Ochurios, and go down a Chilani, and go down a Montego Bay, you're going to see products here that was not made here, but it marked made in Jamaica. Me see a rod one time, nice carved out rod. And I say, right, no rod, look. You see, me say me go buy it, so me turn on, made in Jamaica, and my wife knows not Jamaica it make.
I believe you.
Indonesia.
I believe you.
Indonesia. So if me actually, me not tell you if the worries are a problem. Just I say, maybe something on should I look about. Just like how Trump look about American nationalism. Nothing wrong with American nationalism, you know. But we have now Jamaican nationalism, where we protect the craft vendors in a Montego Bay and Oche from place of regime where it has gone so long now that a guy just come and him just decide, say, we're going to make some locks. We go to Mexico and see locks like worries. And when we hear from the show, when we look, we realize that the man who have on the locks at the show. And I feel them here and make them make it in at the time. When them come off a Trilani, I don't know if you ever see it, you know. The first thing the tourists them I look for, you know, is the fast locks them, you know. You never see them yet?
No.
What do you mean no?
Are you serious?
We're there. Anybody ever see the locks them yet where the tourists them wear, where have the hat on it? And then other man say, man, the president, the vice, him not come on the hard course.
No,
I forgot to report you. To your mother. Your mother.
No, don't do that.
Come here, your mother, a friend.
Don't do that. No, I know what you're talking about now.
No, you never see them yet.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, man.
No, let me tell you this thing now. True, you never know about it. Ever say, boy, Muta, I exaggerate the thing, you know. But me I tell you, say, are the biggest selling thing when the tourism come off of the boat.
No, don't get me wrong, you know. It's not that I don't believe you. What I'm saying is, I cannot tell you that as our organization has taken up the charge on these things because I don't know. So I don't want to misrepresent.
You should take it up.
Well, I will take that. I will take that point. Yes.
Because it's not only that it have them have an the brother them could have white like snow when them come out for the ship. Them have on this long than my own and thicker than my own. And it mark where Mexico come from, you know. Come me know me go to Mexico go see them at the market. It mark made in Jamaica. I will put them with the red and green thumb.
And it's not made here.
Make what? No make ya. Then the flag them everybody have up and down during holiday, during Independence Day. I know you saw the flag they make. I know you saw the flag they make. You never know that.
No man, yeah.
The thousands of flags where the Ministry of Culture have.
There's a lot of things that are made in China because of how cheap they are.
Yeah, you know, that may I show you now. So that help to drive down the market of the authentic crafts people them in Jamaica.
I agree.
So it's that you should think about and I look.
Yeah, man, I agree. We need to find a way to, one, not only promote our Jamaican products, but protect.
Protect.
Or people who are making authentic Jamaican
protect them. Protect.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So what else you do? I mean, this couldn't be a job.
So I work with my mom. So we have a garment. I'm not a designer, no. I leave that to her. We have a garment manufacturing company. We make uniforms, and so my brother and I work with her in the company. She's the managing director.
Of course.
My brother heads up sales and I do operations. Yes, sir.
What you tell I say you meet what you do?
Say that again?
Anytime you tell I say, guess what? Who I was talking to Muta. What should happen when you tell her that?
No, man. She will most definitely remember you.
No, man. I mean, most definitely remember. She can't forget me. I tell her she forgot to forget me. Anyway, brethren, continue your work.
Thank you, sir.
And as I say, I want you to take into consideration of my talk about.
I have. I will.
Because a very important thing, you know, the vendors, them in a Ochi, Chilani, and Montego be a ball, you know. Because you see, when the tourists them come off of the boat, them go in at the Indian store them, and them buy this store the thing them with them feet says Jamaica. Because them see red, gold, and green pan it, them say a Rasta thing. Because them see black, gold, and green pan it, them say a Jamaica thing.
And because they're here in Jamaica.
And that even make it worse. Say they are Jamaica. So there must be a way to prevent that from happening. I remember should have called in Trump. They would have find some way to do it. Whether legal or illegal. Because it can't that a woman sit down at the market after she make the thing so long and hard. She sit down at the market the whole day. And not, especially for a Thursday when the boat come. And not one tourist coming at the thing. Not one tourist.
No, that's
and when you look across the road, because the Indian plaza over the other side of the road, you know. You ever go watch it?
Yeah, man.
You know, so the crab market over that side there, and the Indian side thing over there. When you go over there, you know, tourists like wars, van like trouble. And let have tourists. And the little Jamaican woman, them just sit down over there, so. And I chat people business. They don't know what to do. You know? Me vex about it, you know.
Yeah.
As you can hear, me vex about it. But as me I say, using a better position than me to really bring it to your organization and group. That something must be done. Something must be done. So we give thanks, brethren.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Give thanks to meet you.
All right.
As I again tell your mother, say you meet Mutabaruka.
Again.
Yeah. Okay, so that is 3 days, 4 days, 4 days. Today is the first day or the second day. Today is the first day, so you have 3 more days to come down here and just look and see what Jamaican people is doing. All manner of businesses and everything. You can just come and observe and recognize that Jamaica is on the move. Jamaica is on the move. Okay. So we have Rochelle Wint in front of me here. Rochelle Wint is the marketing director of Keller Williams Jamaica. And she says she's into real estate.
That is correct. That is
into real estate.
I am.
You sell places and things.
Sell place, rent place, everything.
You're serious?
Very serious.
Is your business?
Not my business.
Okay. It's a part of the business.
Part of the business, yes.
All right. What this Expo supposed to do for you in that business, real estate business?
Well, it's not necessarily what this Expo does for us, but what we can do for this Expo. At Keller Williams, we pride ourselves in giving education about the home ownership process. So we do rental sales in the luxury, commercial, and residential markets. So what we do is we're here today to teach people about the home ownership process, because there's a theory now that real estate is too expensive, but really and truly it's just what depends on what your goals are. So we're here to educate everyone as well as do a little brand awareness.
When you say that there is a thing about real estate being expensive, you don't, all right. It sounds like you say the argument about real estate expensive is not really valid.
Not necessarily. It's just where you want to start. Depends on what your goal is. So like I can say for myself as a young person, I wouldn't look to buy real estate in Kingston because it's out of my budget. But I would probably buy an investment property somewhere outside of town just to get started.
But outside of town more expensive than inside of town, I know.
Depends on where you're looking.
Like St. Thomas.
Well, St. Thomas is being developed, so that's expected.
May I show you?
Yeah.
St. Thomas is a place where nobody that say, oh, man, I don't too much of your people down there. And now everybody around go down there because...
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful parishes, so why not?
That's why they make that. That's why they make the highway, you know.
That is it.
The people that believe that they make the highway for what none of them, you know. It's the people that who going to go down there to occupy it.
That is true.
The idea was made for. All right, so you sell a lot of, land and...
Well, we help our clients sell their properties. So it's land, it's commercial buildings, it's also residential properties and luxury properties. So we do target 3 different target groups. We cater to everyone. So whether it's low income, middle income, or high income earners.
All right. When you say, all right, I could talk about the chair then. Where you cater for low income, what area you have said?
In any area that is possible. There's no specific area because, as I said, once it's in their goal, we try to help them wherever they can because we're trained to negotiate for anybody, all our clients.
Lower income is like cherry gardens at that place.
In where?
Lower income is like cherry garden.
That's lower income for you.
No, but you know, I just ask you what you are going to tell me. It's like you not tell me what is lower income.
Lower income is determined
like
by
the area. You say it's not the area then. Well, it's mostly area, lower income.
Not necessarily the area. It's how much you earn. Depends on how much they earn.
Okay, so if you earn, if you sell certain things like jump on, you cut a jump on and sell jerk on the jump on, and you want a piece of land in a Barbican.
Well,
how that will work?
Again, it depends on where in Barbican because we will not only identify the property for you but negotiate on your behalf. If it's in your budget, we help you to get it.
You know what I'm talking about, you know, where you go round. You go round, all right. All right, we can ask you a question now. The whole heap of expansion we are going in relationship to a lot of buildings are go up. Like construction everywhere now.
Yeah,
everywhere.
New developments are everywhere.
Yeah. Those high-rise things that was going up, especially in Kingston, one them little bit of land there. All right. When you sell the land, the people them who buy the land from you tell you say they're going to build a 10-story building, or you just the land you're interested in that. You're just interested in the land, or your business in what they're going to do with the land?
Well, we're interested in both because it depends on the client's goals. So if they want to purchase the land for development, then we also help them to go through, navigate the real estate ecosystem to get it done. So that's going through the real estate board, that's going through the NEPA, it's going through all of the agencies.
Well, you know, inquire about if you're going to build a 10-story building on it, and then charge them accordingly.
No, we don't. But once they identify they want to do a development, and again, it's a part of their goal, then our job is to ensure that they have everything they need. They go through the entire process, and we bring them through a smooth transaction.
Why when you buy a piece of land or when you sell a property, it takes so long to go through, especially when it goes through people like you now?
Well, the market is constantly changing. Because the market is constantly changing, you're going to have challenges and different things coming in. So it's a part of the whole ecosystem to work together and ensure that we're constantly being updated, constantly communicating. Because, when it comes on to a real estate transaction, it involves many different stakeholders and parties. Not only the board that guides the process, but also the banks. So it's just a system of relationships that we use to help. And our goal is to ensure our clients are getting their transaction done smoothly. So it's just a constant state of communication to push it.
All right. So what would you tell people looking for land to look out for? Just tell me what you tell them to look out for.
Well, it comes down to affordability. Because if you're looking for a piece of land and you can't afford a quarter acre, then we have to help and guide them, right? But it depends on their goals. So if someone is looking to buy a property to turn it into a nice little investment property or something to live in, then based on their goals, we would guide them.
Okay. And you look at the papers and everything?
Not necessarily. We work with the attorneys because everyone has to have an attorney to get the transaction done. And if they're going through a financial institution, then we will also communicate on their behalf.
Okay. All right. Good thanks.
Thank you for having me.
That was Rochelle Wint, Marketing Director of Keller Williams, Jamaica. Who's Keller Williams, by the way?
So Keller Williams is actually an international company. We own the franchise in Jamaica, and we have the largest number of registered agents, not just in Jamaica, but the international brand has the largest number of realtors in the world.
Okay, all right. Well, give time.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the Steppin razor, the art of what? There with you. She you see it down there.
It's the perfect time to indulge in.
Said that the arena and the sports center is connected by a tunnel to reach over here, so you can understand how big it is if you have to use the two venue them to deal with this expo. We have in front of here Nicholas Mondell, Marketing Manager of Access Financial. Access?
Yes, man.
Sponsor of the broadcast. So you sponsor me here tonight?
Yes, I'm happy to be here, both. A big up. Respect.
All right. And we have Omar Lawrence here. And you are, what now? Owner of... use owner of
It's
what?
Rated M Printry.
Rated M Printry. Okay. All right. So we want to talk to Nicholas first.
Mm-hmm.
This is your everyday work. This is what you do every day. Marketing.
Marketing is a primary job function daily.
And when you say access financial, you mean say you access money.
So what we do, Muta, we give customers access to financial solutions and personal loans and business loans. So if you want to expand your business, you want to grow, you can access to capital, and that's what we provide for thousands of small business, primarily small businesses in Jamaica. So most communities have a Miss Jane who has a shop on her veranda. Miss Jane is a business, and Miss Jane wants to buy inventory and hopefully grow her business one day. So we provide financing Promise Jane, on the corner shop for persons who sell clothes at the back of their vehicles, taxi operators. But we also do financing for companies who are much larger, like Omar here from Rated Imprintry, who is our SME customer who wants financing in millions. So we provide access to capital so Omar can grow his printry.
So Omar is your star financing.
So what we did for Expo Jamaica Muta, and you alluded to it earlier, it is a big trade show with two facilities combined to make this one expo a large expo. Now, access, we don't want to just come here by ourselves. We want to help our small businesses as well to get exposure from this high profile event. So Omar presence here is just a symbol saying that access, in addition to giving you financing to grow your business, we want to bring you on this high profile stage to help you grow and find new customers, because you can't grow your business if you don't find new customers. Right. And an expo like this gives Omar and his business the opportunity to network and connect and find new partners and new customers.
All right, so carry me through the thing now. Mm-hmm. If I come to you now and say, well, you want to see me have a business where it will grow, but things they can grow more. Mm-hmm. Carry me through the process. What would I have to do?
Okay, so for this, all right, so let's break it down in two parts, Muta. So the smaller entities like Miss Jane, who has a shop on her veranda, or you sell clothes from the back of your vehicle, right? All you need to do is come to us, tell us what the business that you do. Once we do a site visit and we can establish that this is actually your shop in the community, and we can, do a little, check to make sure that you're the actual owner. Yeah. Once we confirm that, and then we do a look in terms of the inventory that you want to buy and what you already have in the shop, that will determine if the value that you're seeking your shop in terms of your expected sales can cover the amount that you're borrowing. So, and most times it is. So just do a site visit, and then once you do a visit and the shop can cover the amount that you're seeking, we just ask for your personal information, your TR and your ID, proof of address, simple, easy matters. You get your $100,000, you get your $200,000. Now for the higher up you go in the value chain, so you want we go up to 20 million. So if you want a business, if your business determines that you are seeking up to 20 million, then the requirements, as you would naturally expect, is a little more requirements to get 20 million. So we will need, again, proof of registration, some accounting from your business. Some of those things that larger business would already have, because they know if they're coming to borrow 20 million, then there are certain requirements and hurdles that they would have to meet to access that capital. But what we do at Access, we try to make it as hassle as possible, because we understand that when they go to the traditional financial institutions, it can be a little tedious. So we try to make the hassle a little bit lower, and we try the hurdles that they have to jump over a little lower, so they can get to the capital faster.
All right, so what would have to be the collateral? Say, for instance, you borrow $10 million. Mm-hmm. What you use as collateral?
Collateral, it depends on what you already have. If you have land,
your wife, what? Tell me.
So collateral is it's determined by what you already have at your business. Some persons have land and they use. Some persons have a truck, a trailer. It's a trailer. Okay. Some persons have a building that the business use. They use that. So it's based on what you are trying to access in terms of financing. The collateral will determine and help you to make it successful.
All right. I'm going to ask the bridge now, Omar. What was your start out with this company? What did you tell him that you have? I hope say him accept it.
Well, first of all, they came and assessed my business. And I had some machineries already.
And, you have machines already?
Yes.
Most of the business was there already?
Yes, man.
You just want to expand?
Yes, okay. Yes. I need working capital, to purchase machineries and more stuff. So, they came, they assessed, they look at my financials because I ensure that everything is up to par. And as he said earlier, when you're borrowing, you have to ensure that everything is up to par. You have to make sure that you have your TCC and all these things. They make sure that you have all these documentation. Once you go through the process, which is fairly, easy, they made it very, very easy for me. And of course, yes, when they were advertising, they said they cut the red tape. Yes, they did cut the red tape.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, because borrowing from a traditional institution, it's difficult, but they did help me. They came and they saw the vision. They came, they did their assessment. They asked for pictures and everything, and it really went well.
So I know that you borrow this money.
Mm-hmm.
You pay it off already, or you still pay it off?
In the process. But it's going well so far. I can tell you, the relationship is very good.
Monthly.
No. And I'm ensuring not to do anything like that.
They're not sending no letter yet.
No. That's not in the making either.
But Muta, so to ensure that Omar from Rated M Printing Ocherius can, service his load properly on a monthly basis, we saw it fit to give him this exposure and this amazing trade show platform to help him find more customers, grow his business to the better. Because I mentioned earlier, having a business and don't find new customer is not good. So by bringing him here with us to give him this exposure, he will find more customers. He will partner with other institutions who are looking to acquire services that he provides, and he should cover his monthly loan servicing amount very easily.
Is it that in order for sure say him do him supposed to do, that you're going at the business and search this and search that and make sure that all right, like Musk and Trump.
No, well, I can't talk about that. No. Based on my experience, no. They ask for your financials and they go through it. Because number one, if you're borrowing, you have to ensure that you can pay back.
Yeah, of course.
And you have to ensure that
you're sure so you can pay back.
Exactly. So they have to go through your financial and ensure that you are actually, making what they can offer you. You might want more than what you think you can manage, but by assessing, they can tell you what you need or what they can give. And that will help you.
All right, Nicholas, let me ask you a question. Suppose by any unfortunate thing happen in the business, for instance, two of the machine broke down and it can't fix at the time when it's supposed to fix. You have a little leeway thing you want to work with and say, all right, the machine broke down, fix it by next week or else. Or
when we want to be a financial partner to our customers, Muta, not a draconian partner, right? So, God forbid, but when customers are, they have difficulty, we encourage them to come and talk to us, and based on what it is that the problem is, we work with customers because we do that all the time. There's COVID. When Hurricane Beryl hit,
like a COVID
when Hurricane COVID, Hurricane Beryl, we went to customers. Customers came to us, and we assessed them in terms of the situations that they would have no fault of theirs in, and we try to work with them as possible. If that since moratorium, give them a little bit more leeway to say, okay, this may take 2 months. Give it 2 months to sort out back your financings, put back the roof on your shop, fix the machine. You would have to work with the customer, and then based on the payment history and how much is the balance on the accounts, and this is stuff that we will determine, okay, what sort of remedial actions that we can take.
Adjust the interest rate neither. Why you laugh?
All right, so the marketing department that we are with does not control that part of the business, but the compliance and operations team, they will work with the customer to ensure that we can find the best possible.
Like Omar, like you bring him as an example.
Right.
If the scenario we just bring to you, that's why the machine them broke down and
he needs some more time to.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
But the interest rate we talk about now,
what
it can affect the interest.
What I think the compliance and operations team will do is give him an extra time. So if the loan was supposed to be repaid in full in May, for example, and he has a situation that is losing revenue, then we will say, okay, we'll extend it to July.
But it don't affect the interest.
I would have to speak to the team, but I don't think so.
But adapt me, I try to get where you go around it. Adapt me, I try to get where you go around it. So, I want to know if it affect the interest rate. If by no fault of his, to the machine broke down.
As I said, we would give him more time to repay his loan. But you asked me a specific question about interest rate. I'm saying it's hard for me to answer that particular question, given that I'm not in that department.
Okay, I forgot to the I am man than you. Okay. All right. How long now you been doing this? How long?
I've been with Access for 5 years now.
5 years?
Yes.
That's short time.
Good amount of time, yes.
Little before COVID.
Right before COVID. I joined the team right before COVID.
Okay. And your loan was when? During COVID?
No. Pretty recent, since here.
No, just recent?
Yes.
And how long you give a person, depending on how much money you borrow, you decide.
Yes, the amount you borrow determines sometimes the duration. Because we don't want to give you 100,000 Muta for 5 years. That's not beneficial to any customer. So the higher the value,
some millions in borrow.
I will have Omar speak to the value that he borrows.
A million over the people.
No.
But 100,000 joke business.
But my business, cannot run off $100,000.
That means a million. So you have to roll it out a million. And I don't know how it works. But it was like a insurance company thing where you have that amount of money to pay for in a given time. You do that like him have 30 years to pay off the money. How it go?
No, so 30 years, that's more like a mortgage, Muta. So our loans, we go up to maximum 5 years in some cases.
Okay.
So we give customers ample time, but that's the average payback period.
5 years.
However, because we try to work on a case-to-case basis and ensure the best support to our customers, you go up to 20 million and you need more time, that can be adjusted. But some customers want to pay back, payback schedule that's even quicker. So it's subjective based on the customer that we're dealing with, but we're trying to ensure that the customer that we're working with is the best possible payment schedule, so it does not overburden the customer, because we want to ensure that your business grows and you're comfortable with the payment solution that we are providing.
So if you pay back like long before the time, you give him any leeway incentive?
There's some incentives that are there for customers who pay back early.
And him owe millions now. And him pay off most side already. That means he in a good standing.
Yes, man, very good.
Omar mentioned that rated M printing from Ocean cannot run off $100,000, so
No, that would $100,000, so no millions we are talking about, man. Millions. But that's nice. That's nice, because you have some people who really want to help, But you have some big company out there where just force the people, man, tell them, no, man, you can't do that, man, this, that. And when them do it, them get caught. And don't realize it's a trap themselves.
So, Access, to tell your listeners, Muta, so we were...
You can't tell them, man.
Tell them. So we were the first to be approved by the Bank of Jamaica under the Microcredit Act. So the Bank of Jamaica came in and I'm going to answer your question this way. They came in to start to regulate the industry, right? Because the microfinance space, a lot of persons came into the space, so they're lending monies, and the procedures and practices that they were doing wasn't up to scratch. When the Bank of Jamaica came in and started to regulate the industry, Access was the first to be approved. And why that is important, listeners, is that when they looked at our procedures and how we do business with customers and our transparency to the customers, people were already operating at a level that was far above par, so it wasn't hard for them to regulate us. So when customers come to us we don't take advantage of customers. So if a customer come to us and when we do the assessment and calculation and what the payback amount is, when we look at what you're going to be left with to just operate life, you have to still pay rent, pay mortgage, buy food, pay water. If what we take out, we don't think is going to sufficiently cover your life, then we're not going to do that loan, because that's a bad loan. Because the minute something, the smallest shift in your life, Muta, you're not going to pay by that loan. So we are not that company. We will turn customers away if we determine that it's a bad loan based on the fact that what you're paying over what your remaining finances will be. You can't operate your life with that. We don't want you to be stressed.
Mr. Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
How long you say I do this loan thing? How long now?
I am doing this from 2010. Started at home.
So
and
the loan.
Oh, the loan. Okay. The loan started in February.
February this year and February last
this year. Pretty
February
recent.
This year?
Yes.
So you're not going nowhere yet. You're not going nowhere February, March. March no. April.
It started in February, but so far so good. You know, we have
a long way to go.
I have a long way to go, you know, but you know, I trust God and trust that everything will be all right. Not only that, but I'm working very hard. You know.
No, but so, I ask you now, you say, you don't go to your bed some nights I just have a worry.
No, sir. No, sir. The only thing I go to my bed doing, or before I go to my bed, is to look at my game plan and see where I need to.
Borrow $1 million. I retire $1 million. If I borrow $100,000 from somebody, say, I feel diarrhea, I have a night time.
No, sir. I just look at my game plan and what to do, where I need to improve the business, how I need to reach out to customers, you know, what I need to do, and then just execute. You know, so like this now, coming here, and I've been trying to come here for the longest while. This give me
the Expo
the exposure. Yeah, coming to Expo. Yeah. I've been trying to get here from, you know.
So being here now, you say any viable customers there?
Yes, man. Even the very same IRFM came to me from more. I am based in Ocho, so I would love IRFM.
IRFM come to you?
Yes, since morning. I have the card and contact number and everything.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Yes, man.
So you build. You're a builder.
No, well, I'm a printer, so I do logos. I embroider logos, print business card, flyers.
Well,
okay. Well, it's a part of the manufacturing industry. You know? I print on shirts. Nice slangs or messages, reunion shirts. It's a whole lot of printing, vehicle wraps, banners, backdrops. Wow. It's a whole lot. So you see, I don't go to my bed worried about.
Yes. Anyway, really, I give thanks. I wish you success.
Yes, man. Enough respect.
And I wish that him do have to come to your yard, come look. What you have in your house, you can move away.
Enough respect, man. Enough respect.
Muta, so before we go, thank you for the opportunity. I always want to say that for this expo, we brought four of our customers. Omar is one of those customers. We have MJ Body Concept Spa, who does manicure, facials, massages. We have Earthly Touches. She makes soaps, beauty and skincare products. And we have Jan's Fashion from Linstead, who does custom clothing and apparel. So it's not just Omar. I have three other customers who are giving this exposure.
Well, it look like him like a star.
He's the first interview of the day. We have other interviews lined up, and we'll be, giving other persons the exposure, just like Omar.
No, keep your card, No, keep your card. We need a card from your bridge.
Or we will get that done, Muta.
Yeah, man, we need a card from your card. Yeah, I'm going to need you to expand something for me. This morning, I talk about it too, No, keep the card. Anyway, give thanks, Bridget.
All right, respect.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Lawrence. Keep on keeping on.
Yes, man. Blessings.
I hope the next time I see you, you have another business.
I'm looking forward to that.
Expand.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, expansion is always a good thing.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Stick to it. Pay on time.
Of prices. Okay, we can read it again. This hour is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Twist and win. Twist the cap and unleash the magic of prizes. Written by Shamara Preston. Craft tour on Mongolia.
Yeah, man, my good man. Yeah, man. May I hear you?
Lick one of them things, no one. And we're not in my studio. We're broadcast from the National Arena with this expo, large expo. A lot of people, a lot of things happening here that you should come and look. You might just find something that you was looking for years. We have all different kind of people here. Real estate people, all sort of people. People who sell products. And however, a lady who's into ganja right in front of me, you know. She has smile like when I say that, ganja. Anne-Marie Sorrell.
Yes.
The name Anne-Marie Sorrell?
Yes, for true.
Yeah. People are amazed when they say Sorrell.
Yes, they always ask me like the drink.
I ain't a ganja and a Sorrell I work with. All right. Anne-Marie's founder and CEO of Cannabisiac and Mosaic Marketing.
Yes.
All right. What part is it the Mosaic? What part of the company is the Mosaic?
Mosaic is a marketing entity, so it's separate from Cannabisiac. So it's two different companies.
It's a
marketing and advertising agency.
The Mosaic?
Yes.
And Cannabisiac is the ganja part of it?
Yes.
And you operate from in Jamaica?
We have our two subsidiary companies here in Jamaica, and then we have our parent companies in the U.S.
All right, so being here, what you expect to get out of being here?
Yes, well, the expectation is to connect with different companies so let me speak from two different angles. From the marketing side, to connect with companies who want to, increase their visibility, add more creativity, connect with more customers here locally and globally. And because we have our parent company that's in the U.S., we can help them with that. With Cannabisiac, we're helping to connect with companies here at the Expo who may not have looked into the cannabis industry, but may be looking to expand, and we're able to show them and teach them and consult them on how to do that.
So how long have you been here now?
In
Jamaica?
Well, I've been here for this trip, I've been here since Sunday.
Have you been to the places that is into the ganja?
Oh, yeah. We've been, so as far as being established, we established in Jamaica for over a year now. So we started the company over a year.
Oh, you're established in Jamaica?
Yes, over a year now.
Okay.
Yeah, so both companies are registered companies in Jamaica.
I've never heard of Cannabisiac before.
Yeah, well,
this one not in the ganja business, but I know most of them still.
Yeah, well, the difference is we're not actually touching the plant. So we're here to educate persons and businesses about the plant. So whether you may not be familiar, you're only familiar with the consumption, then we're here to say, no, it's beyond consumption. Yes, it's health and wellness. It's sustainability.
So you don't have a store where...
No, we provide education. So think of us as like a university or an association type of situation where we provide not just the education, we provide the network around the globe. We provide different types of opportunities to connect you and teach you and train you.
So this is all done electronically, or you have a place specifically?
Yeah, so everything is virtual. So you can access our services, as well as our courses, our networking events, through our virtual meetings, and most of it's done through Zoom. We do a road show. So last year we did a 5-city, 3-country road show. We ended in Jamaica in October. So we're kicking it off again in Jamaica in May. So May 31st at University of West Indies, we'll be kicking off another 5-country road show.
So tell me what is it that you feature? I mean, I know it's kind of massive, but when somebody come to your Zoom, what should we expect?
So we take a deep dive into the business of the industry, right? So we're not here to teach you if you're already a ganja grower. We're not here to teach you how to grow ganja. But what we are here to teach you is to see if you're maximizing all your revenue streams. Are you taking it to the market? Are you expanding your network enough? Is your packaging, does your packaging need help? Do you need help with marketing? Do you understand, the financials and the business part of it? So we're really focused on business. People have products, they have services, but they may not have the business acumen to grow it and scale it. So our focus is to help businesses grow and scale. So,
have you been to Westmoreland?
I haven't been there physically, no.
You never been to Westmoreland?
I mean, I've for vacation, yes, but not for the business. Yeah.
Orange is not that.
No, not for the business. No, not yet.
Supposed to go there.
Yes, I'm ready to go. Yeah.
That's the capital.
Okay. Well, invite me, take me.
I am inviting you now. You should go.
Yes. I'll make that a priority.
No, I'm serious. You should
yes,
go
no,
there.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
St. Anne and Westmoreland is known for ganja.
Yeah, St. Anne, I'm familiar, yes.
The best ganja in the world. That is what start out. All of what you see now emanate from Westmoreland and St. Anne. The problem with it is that the people them who started out doing it get sidestepped. And some other people come in now and actually telling the people them how to plant the ganja that was popular all over the world. Now them you have different strain of ganja now and different ways of planting it.
Right.
And how you must get it. And them call it now medical marijuana. When we did that come up with it, you don't want no medical marijuana.
It's just ganja.
Every ganja medical.
Right.
Beginning. That's why Peter that could have sing the tune. Good for this, good for that, good for that. But now the matter is say, they have to plan that sort of way. But that means now say, the ganja that is familiar to Jamaica and the world is a thing of the past. Because they must start it from the seed now and change the genetics of the ganja.
Right.
To bring it to something that is not
it's original.
What we know it was. So are you into changing it?
No. We're not into changing anything. If anything, we're into making businesses more prosperous, businesses more efficient. So some growers or even some herb houses may not have the proper infrastructure as it relates to going to a wider market. So if you want to go to a wider market, say you want to have 10 herb houses, right? Do you have a model to franchise that or to create multiple locations? Do you have the infrastructure to manage locations? Do you understand the operations that it takes to do that? Do you have the resources financially? Do you have the resources with human capital, meaning do you have enough people that are knowledgeable in your network to do that? When legalization happens, let's say globally, US, etc., and you want to expand now to that market, you built your Sacramento house and you built a brand around it, and you want to expand that into another market. Do you have the infrastructure? Do you have the processes? That's what we're here to teach. We're not here to change what you have. That's not our objective. Our objective is to help you scale. It's to help you be more efficient. It's to help make you more profitable. That's the objective.
So how your company benefit from that? How it work?
Yeah.
How it work? The benefits that you get out of it?
Well, we do charge a fee for our services. So we do have, it's professional services, so we do have a fee. So we have courses that people can pay for, right, to take the course. Or if they need coaching or consulting services, they can, meet with one of our consultants or coaches and pay a fee. Of everything is negotiable based on the specific need that they have. They may need branding. They may need a website. So we could, help them with their marketing. So it really is based on what they need, and it's based on, what their budgets are, and then, what they can afford to do over whatever period of time. So everything's customized. There's no cookie cut anything. The only thing that's a set price is the courses, of course.
All right. So how one get access to it?
Yeah.
Or you get access to what you're doing here?
Well, of course, if we're here at the Expo, so come by our booth. We're at booth 253 here on the second floor in the arena.
But the people that was listening know.
If you're listening now, you can go to our website, cannabiziac.com. So that's Cannabiziac. Yes, so Cannabiz.
I've never heard that word before.
It came to me in my sleep, really and truly.
Oh,
yeah. I was looking for a name.
Smoking too much.
Well, I was searching for a name for about 6 months. And then I was asleep, and it came into me sleep,
all right. So tell me about the part of this partner that's not ganja, the Mosaic.
Yeah.
Tell me about that part of the business.
So Mosaic is a subsidiary of our parent company, Mosaic with an S in the U.S., and that's a company I started 20 years ago. So this year is our 20th anniversary. And so I decided to come and expand to my native land. I was born in Jamaica, but I moved to the States when I was young. So I wanted to come back, plant some roots here in Jamaica. So Mosaic Marketing is an expansion of my global company and parent company, Mosaic Group. So we're a full-service agency. So whether you need a new logo, if you need a new website, if you need a marketing strategy, a marketing plan, we do everything. So we're full service. So digital, traditional, grassroots, advertising with like radio, print. So it's very customized as well. Yeah. We have a local team that we've hired here. We're building and growing our team here as well. So, we're looking to partner with companies who want to grow locally, as well as they may have an interest of marketing their product or service in the U.S., and we can help connect them and help them grow in those markets as well.
Okay, well, you see the potential being here.
Yeah.
Since you've been working, you see the potential. They make any links.
So I haven't walked the whole floor yet. I'm going to do some walking when I leave here because we did a presentation earlier this morning on cannabis in the industry. So we definitely made some connections there. There's definitely some products. I looked at the new product shelves. I want to visit those entities that have their new products that they're launching because we might be a perfect fit for them to now take their product even to a large market. So we're definitely looking at the new products that are featured and want to connect with those businesses and their owners and see how to help them, launch their products even further. Of course, we, are looking at some of the more institutional brands that's been here a while, who may want to just freshen up their marketing a bit more or, have another team to expand their services. So, we're pretty flexible in looking for different types of opportunities.
Okay, well, I guess everybody need that,
Oh, yeah. Marketing is important. Most people forget it when they start a business or they have a business. They say, oh, I build it, it will come. Well, if you don't tell the people where you are and what you're doing, they can't come if they don't know you exist.
All right. So tell the people who's listening, tell them how they can find you.
Yeah. So you can find Mosaic Marketing at Mosaic, MOZAIC, marketing.co to learn more. And personally, you can find me, Anne-Marie Sorrell, on Facebook, Instagram, IG, all the social media. So I'm out there.
Okay. All right, well, give thanks.
Yes, blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Anne-Marie Sorrell. Okay.
National Supply has it. National Supply has the widest range of tools, equipment, and products.
Coca-Cola. Okay. Talk about me, but I never want to hear about me. I want to hear about she and what she do. And a very interesting thing she do. And I think the people them should have hear, right? CEO of Elisa Care.
That's Eliza Care.
You serious?
Yes.
Tell me what you do. What you do?
All right, so I'm Vinish Wallace from Eliza Care. What we do is dispatch practical nurses for home healthcare services here in Jamaica. So more than likely, if you need somebody to come in to care for you when you're in need of home health care, Eliza Care is who you call. Now, when you're dispatched from the hospital, most of the time you don't have any family member to come to you, then you will call Eliza Care and we will dispatch a practical nurse to your home.
So you come to the people in them house, you go to the people in them house?
Oh yes, so that's exactly what we do.
Or if you go somewhere, you work at them house?
No, we stand on strong that you actually work your sweat, blood, and tears to build your home, to have a plant outside that you care for, to have your pets, to think about the fact that you have pictures on your walls. You don't want to leave that. Not that I'm against other persons who do that type of business, but we want to make sure that you enjoy that much of your home until there's a point that you're unable to do so.
So tell me something. What the visit entails? What you do when you go there to visit?
Well, the job description is basically for you to tell us what you do, but we make sure that we do vital signs. We make sure that you do vital signs. We make sure that we do medication. We serve medication. We ensure that we take general care of you. So in the event that you're unable to give yourself a bath, Eliza Care practical nurses will do so.
You do the whole work.
We do the whole work.
You look after the house.
Meal prep, all of that. We take it to the pharmacy. We fill your prescription. We go to the pharmacy with you. If you want us to go on our own, then fine. We also prepare your meal on the spot. Like most of our patients are elderlies. They're used to the tasty food, regardless of the circumstances of their trouble. They have high blood pressure or diabetes. We make sure that we do the mixed up food that they're used to. So the curry.
So how long have you been doing this? How long?
To be honest, I've been doing it from a child, from my grandmother in Wilmington. No, what I mean, I used to actually, Muta, believe it or not, for persons within their home from me and pick me and I grow. Okay, so now as a business, we take it very seriously for the past 5 years.
And you go to where you go? Tell me where.
Everywhere you want us, we dispatch you. We have persons who will call us from.
Evening.
Excuse me?
You live in or you go home back?
Well, depend on what you request of us. So if you need an AM nurse or a PM nurse, then we will dispatch the same to your location.
Oh, when you say you're the CEO, means you have workers?
Yes. I have persons who I dispatch to your home. I go out there
and
too.
The business is registered?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
I'm a big part of the SPAG too.
Because, sometimes them have homes for elderly, but when you go up there, you go at the home, them, it's not conducive to where you want your parents them in or your loved one in. So that's why you want to make them stay home and somebody come and look after them in them own house.
Yes.
Because I've been to some places where them say them take care of old people and I see rat all run up and down at the yard.
That's so sad.
The place them and all them ready. The food not ready when it's supposed to ready.
I understand.
And some of them have so much ones and take care in the same place. They miss the time when they're supposed to take them tablet and all them something there.
Yes.
So that is a good thing.
Yes.
I've never heard of you before.
Thank you.
And I think I should take your card.
Definitely.
Because I'm going to reach a stage now where I need some taking care of.
No problem. Eliza Care is where it's at, and I'll definitely dispatch somebody to your location. It's a privilege sitting down with you, Muta.
Yeah, you did not say that. But let me ask you something now. Where the card? You have a card?
Well, we do QR code, so of course I have a QR code on me.
Yeah?
We have a QR code that we'll utilize. My number is 8660734 or ElizaCare100@gmail.com is our email address.
All right, so you don't have a card?
Well, I have a QR code.
What?
It's a QR code. It's like a business card.
Oh, one of them big high-tech card in business.
Well, it's
a good old card, man. You don't have a card, you just get a man a card. with your phone number, your name, and them somewhere.
Yeah, because most time when you actually have a card, oftentimes it's either lost, but we're into the fact that we need you to have our contact, so we ensure that you get our number and send us a WhatsApp message immediately.
All right, so left your number, your address with me.
Okay, we don't.
Right.
Okay, sure.
And the people them should know your number and address on the phone too.
Oh yes.
On the radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me repeat. It's my number. Eliza Care's number is 866-0734, and our email address is elizacare100@gmail.com.
All right, give thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, Muta, for having me.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Okay. Music time, music news time.
Claim One Plus is your ally in helping you to protect
Florida and is set to return to court on April 7 after entering a no guilty plea during his latest court appearance yesterday, April 2. The 33-year-old, who has been in court multiple times since his arrest in February, asked for a jury trial to decide his fate as it relates to the gun charges laid against him. The DJ, who was placed in lockup after law officials found in possession of a firearm and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. It was also reported that the bandit DJ was seen by officials receiving the illegal weapon. Since his arrest, the DJ is yet to put out a statement regarding the matter. Following his arrest, a $3,000 bond was set. However, he was transferred from Chrome North Service Processing Center in Florida to Miami FDC, which is also located in Florida, seemingly damping any hopes of any early release from lockup. So, of course, we await what's going to take place come April 7. That's coming Monday. Hey, party fans, Joe.
Your flavor, your rules, Pepsi meals. So, situation Jamaica, skip the line and save time using TAJ online services. It's fast, easy, secure. TAX administration, Jamaica, working together to serve you even better. We want to mention Caramed, Kirk Distributors, DPH, minimize the symptoms, maximize the relief, available in adult and children formulas. Island products, soiled, stained or greasy. Island products makes cleaning easy. Free Farm Factory, the uniquely suitable choice for your building, insulating and decorating needs. Access Financial Services. Grow your business with the same day loan up to 20 million from Access Financial Services. And Tormo Vice Manufacturing, distributors of Chambak Tonic. Chambak Tonic wine crafted with care, a sip of wellness beyond compare. That was the sponsors here. And we are in the National Arena at this Expo. That has been going on for a very long time. Very, very long time. I want to tell you that we got some disturbance a while ago with the electricity. Yes, we had to go over to Ocherios. The electricity playing havoc power, so we didn't have to abandon that for a while. But we're back again. We're back again. How the music go? How the music go? Step up in the music. Music time, yes. Elon there. Elon left the government, them locked down everything. And you've been exporting it?
We don't export it. We distribute locally.
So why you don't export it?
In the making. That's coming up very soon. Very, very soon.
Like when you leave here?
Not that soon.
Eh?
Not that soon. Give us a year.
How long have you been doing it?
I've been company.
You have to put the microphone.
We've been in existence for over 20 years, but recently
20 years?
20 years, correct.
Yeah, you are 20?
No, I'm not.
Then no, you're going to sound like you did it from before 20 years.
The company, we've been around for a while.
Oh, no, you say we like you did it 20 years ago.
No, I wasn't there 20 years ago. But I'm proud of all that they've done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So who company it is?
The Miss Simone Finlayson, she's the CEO and the director.
So who own the company?
The Finlaysons.
Okay.
Yes.
Where you operate from?
We are located at 27A Beechwood Avenue. That's close to the Observer. Yeah.
All right, so tell me something. Coming here, you see where it was worthwhile coming here?
Most definitely. I actually was introduced to the brand at the last Expo.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I received the samples and I fell in love with the products and I started using them.
So you start to work it, you never want to buy it?
No, it just work out that way. Life have a way for just come full circle sometimes. And because I had a personal connection with the brand, it just kind of fell in place. Yeah, I fell in love with the products. I really love the products.
So where we can get the products?
Can get the products at the beauty supply stores, pharmacies, supermarkets, island-wide. So we distribute all across Jamaica.
What is the biggest seller?
Or Defy Age line. That's our facial line. So that's
what
Defy Age.
Defy Age?
Defy Age.
Everybody sound like Trump to me, so. Everybody sound like Trump. Pure lie. You
Look at my skin.
No, wait
It
there.
look good.
You're trying to me say, you have a product where Defy Age.
Yes.
I don't want to use it.
All right. Deal. Sound like a plan.
When you say Defy Age, what do you mean? Sir? What do you mean by that? Defy Age.
So your age like...
Because when there's a marketing thing to those, many people them feel say they're going to look younger.
All right, so we help to slow down the aging process.
That even worse now, you
So,
got deep.
you have your fine lines and your wrinkles and certain things that naturally comes with age. We are trying to do our part to help you feel your best, to boost your confidence, and to have you feeling and looking good. So our products help with that. That not sound good?
But I don't know.
Oh, my skin look, because I use the products.
Your skin?
Yes.
Your skin look good.
All right. I only use Airton products.
Who do you think I am?
Give me a hint.
If I'm about for? Tell me
70s?
Yeah, I mean 70.
In the 70s?
I'm 70.
Okay.
My past 70 lower.
You're past 70?
Yes.
You look good though. But I
don't use your product.
Yeah, but you're natural, man.
That means natural is the way to go then.
But we have natural ingredients. We have the aloe vera in our products, green tea extract. We have them things that in our products.
I never use them yet.
But you can start.
Why? Me look good.
You do look good. You do look good. But sometimes it takes dedication. It takes dedication and commitment. And sometimes people like a quick fix. They want to just in and out convenience. Early in the morning before they go to work, when them coming after a long day.
That is the problem with you. I like cheese. It's a quick fix lady, this, you know. Yeah, man. Hot girl, you know.
Yeah.
It's one bear me at all. The woolly part girl work with Irie. Just me. Look good. Of course, they look good. Come on, beard. Yeah. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. So, all right, you start exporting. Put on joke aside. Start export.
Give us like a year.
So how long in business?
We've been in business for over 20 years. We started with pharmaceuticals. Yeah, we started with pharmaceuticals. But most recently, we started to launch and do the beauty care, the personal care.
You don't want to extend it abroad?
Of course, because there's a market for products there. So
why are you taking so long? Why are them taking so long?
We're just crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
A whole heap of key eye that 20 years with the eyes.
Well, as I said, just recently started doing the beauty care products and the personal care.
So what is your biggest? Oh, you tell me the biggest.
The facial line. And then we also do body oils, body butters, body scrubs.
When you say body oil, like which oil?
So it's a combination of carrier oils and they're scented. So coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil.
Coconut oil are the best oil for you.
Yes, very good for your skin, very hydrating.
Cold pressed coconut oil.
Yes.
That's what you use?
Yes.
Cold press.
Yes.
So where you get the coconut from?
Can't reveal the secrets.
Eh?
Can't reveal the secrets.
Secret for get coconut? Coconut, they're all over the place. What you talk about? You can't reveal secret. I thief it.
We get them locally.
No, the way I never expect you to go buy coconut from foreign.
We get it locally.
You have a coconut oil, coconut powder in Jamaica where they put skim milk in it.
Coconut powder?
Yeah, them sell coconut powder, you know. Them put skim milk in it.
Which brand that?
Me not tell you the brand, you must want them come after me, you know. That's so I But me know that it depends on the label, you know, but two Jamaican people, you know, them not see it. You see it. And them coconut oil, most of the coconut oil what we use come from Trinidad.
Yes.
So I don't want to use.
Get it locally.
You see it now, like I tell you now. As me see how she go say a while ago, like I tell you now. No, like I tell why she tell you know, hundreds of thousands of people listen to you, I tell lie, you know.
Why would I tell you like Muta? I don't have no reason
because
to lie to you.
You don't want to tell you don't have no coconut now. Because Burl can lick with the coconut them. And you know it's true me attack.
Not lying to you, Muta, no sir.
It's an interest I have to know after people leave here.
Yes.
How much of the links that they make here have to do with them, the moving forward of them business.
Yes.
You know, you say you've been here before, that's why you come back.
Correct.
I know it's part of the business.
Right.
Okay.
So it's my first year working at Expo. I usually come to just
observe.
visit the different booths and taking what they're offering.
Yes.
It's a very good initiative and it allows us to connect with a wide, diverse audience. So
you look good.
Thank you.
So if it's that you're using, keep on using it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We do Epsom salts as well. So
the what?
Epsom salts. So we do the regular Epsom salts and we do the scented Epsom salts. You know, it helps to detoxify your body after a long day.
Me that?
No, you know,
my mother used to give me that to me, say, I can't go nowhere.
And a lot of times persons
and
have
castor oil. You use castor oil.
Yes, we do castor oil as well.
Black
and
castor oil.
Have the regular and we also have it in tea tree, pimento, and rosemary. So we're actually selling all those products at Expo over the weekend.
So we have a place like what you call now a factory.
Yes, we're located on Beach Road. Yes, Beach Road.
And we have the machine where extract the oil.
Yes, correct.
From the leaf them.
Correct.
So suppose somebody want to sell you some like fever grass. You use fever grass?
One Uptown TV. Yo, enough
what common thing what you use?
All right, so the essential oils we do like eucalyptus. We do peppermint.
All right, peppermint.
Mm-hmm.
You have enough peppermint or you always need peppermint?
We always have.
You always have?
Yeah, we always have.
On the plant, you don't want peppermint?
No, we don't.
So where you get the peppermint?
So we actually get the oil. It's the oil we get.
Yeah, I know. Just such a plant.
It's the oil.
How much things you going to tell me, so? You just tell me, so you have the peppermint oil. And I know you have to tell me, say...
Yes, we have the essential oils in peppermint.
So you don't have the peppermint itself?
No.
Make the oil?
No.
So you have any of the machine that make the oil, or you just get the oil?
We get the oils.
Where you get them from? Foreign or local?
Yes. Locally, get locally, and we get some overseas.
So some overseas?
Yes, and we get some
locally. But most
locally.
come from overseas, though?
Mixture, balance, because we have some great suppliers locally that provide us with oils and or materials that we use in our
products. But them get it from foreign, too?
All right, see there? Yeah, man.
So you ever think that your machine will make the oil?
Yeah, man, I know.
You can get one for like $1,500, a good one for $1,500. And cold press too.
Yes.
You know cold press?
Yes.
Like when you cold press coconut oil, you don't boil it.
In its natural state.
Yeah, you don't boil it, yeah. But, well, I wish you a lot of success.
Thank you, Muta.
And I hope coming here did help you
Well, so far we've been making sales, so
Yeah.
we are grateful for that. And we're excited to
Yeah,
see
man.
what the remaining days have.
Okay, I'm going to keep the card.
Yes, please.
All right, give thanks. Where you laugh?
Keep the card, Muta.
Yeah,
I'm very.
my face look like your own.
You and I want you to call me so we can make that arrangement.
Yeah.
Yes.
To make that make my face look like yours.
Yes, correct.
Me not trust you. Me not trust you.
Why you don't trust me, Muta?
No, because my face is going to look like yours. Don't tell me a lie to you. You want to tell me something, man. My face can't look like yours, man. You know, so my face look better than yours.
Lord have mercy. All right, Muta.
Okay, give thanks. Yeah.
Give thanks.
Right.
Thank you, Muta.
Chips with pizza or burgers? The butter start.
Errol Murdoch. I'm Murdoch in name. Okay. Giovanni White. I know this Giovanni White now. And now I'll call you another name again. Yes. Giovanni White. Want to heal up Shamara Preston, Shanice Williams, Jacqueline Burnett, Sudan Lennon, Karen Francis, Dimitri Henry, and Rumface, only Rumface. Only Rumface. Only Rumface. Errol, only Rumface. Which big man? A Rumface on the car, eh? All right, sir. I want to heal up Shane Clark, who hold the program. Shane Clark, me love you more than all Jesus love little children. Would I go to church with you and baptize with you? Yes. So, first broadcast outside the studio in the arena, yeah, so. We'll give thanks for the moment, give thanks for the time and energy. We will be here next week. Not here in the arena, but here in our favorite place. With the cutting edge and the stepping razor. And I am told that we'll be doing 3 extra weeks for IRFM. 3 Sundays. 3 Sundays we're going to do. We're going to let go Matrix. Send him go one party. Matrix will be off for 3 weeks. And we'll be there every Sunday. So we're looking forward to that. You know, it's a long time we don't sit in for Matrix. I want to tell you that IRFM will be back here tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. Okay, I think it's going to have Upa program come on tomorrow in them time there. Amber and Clover. Clover come out of the studio. I never know she come out of the studio. Clover. She could have never know she replace them there. Courtney Mark, my brethren.
Tomorrow, Muta.
You gone?
Amber and Clover, you say?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, out of Digi Chris and Sunshine at work.
No, she.
Okay.
The boss say no.
All right. Me now have the facts.
When I say you must keep yourself quiet.
All right, sir.
So, yes, because you know the whole team that you know. The whole team that we don't a person we don't have come down here, so is the accountant. I would have loved to see her. Today I said I'm never there. What am I saying, the director? No man, I don't Debbie me attack. The accountant. You hear me say anything about Debbie? Accountant, I say, are the most important person to me on IRFM. I think a joke me away. The most important person. Yeah, man, we'll be clocking in next week, Wednesday and Thursday. And as we say, we're going to be there the Sunday too. And after Sunday and the next Sunday. And then we'll go back to, we're still going to the cutting edge and stepping with that. But as we say, we're going to do that extra programming. So with that, we say, rum face. Are you only a rum face, Bridget? But your face don't look like rum. Eh? The wrong rum, I tell you about, man. Man, call you rum face. You can't really call you rum face, Bridget. What you do? You drink enough rum? Forget that. Eh? Who? No, man. The nephew in a real nephew are him. Yes. Oh. All right, so we don't want to do that. So I'm not here to call my bridging. Oh, I come from Zip. Oh, sorry. Oh, I've been nothing but I've been a Zip. I'm a bridging. Only thing so can't tell me about him no work. I'm not to call him name. I'm a bridging.